Emergency. He has got assault police marker.
Vehicle's stopped.
Get it off! Get it off! Give me your hands.
On the floor now!
North Yorkshire's traffic cops.
Crash, 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 crash.
140 mile an hour. How stupid are you?
Driving down crime in England's largest county.
Don't lie to me.
Stone.
Across 3,000 square miles.
Your vehicle's been stolen via an ambulance heading towards...
Dealing with danger on the roads.
What the bloody hell are you doing?
Male is trapped in the vehicle upside down.
Under pressure.
Go over there and I will speak to you.
Come on, mate, talk to us.
Out! You're under arrest. Do not move.
And at risk.
Tell me what I can't see.
Right, you're under arrest.
What's up? Right, you've had enough.
That's serious organised crime level.
Any more strikes, mate, you're going to go to prison.
Around every corner,
Who's going to kill somebody?
Why haven't you stopped?
there's a new challenge for the traffic cops.
Show me your hands! Show me your hands!
Coming up.
Just ahead. I'll be there for you.
Oh, good job that didn't make contact.
Dangerous drivers putting lives at risk.
Throwing out.
Go.
Blowing bottles at us.
Taunting officers live online.
These bikes getting thrown out at me in a minute, boss.
You've got a vehicle saying stop.
Out of control and high on drugs.
Get yourself out now before your mate gets locked up.
Yeah, it's definitely a fake one on cocaine.
120.
And refusing to stop.
And it is over the stinger. On the floor now! Get down!
If you give them an half an inch, they'll take it and more.
Right, David, this is Acomb. Quite close to the city. You can get into York really easy, getting on foot. Little shops and quite a big supermarket in the middle.
Traffic cop Rich Clark is on patrol with his new partner, Mark Davey, who's transferred from West Yorkshire.
I thought, I'll move to North Yorkshire. It's a nice rural area. We'll see where that takes us.
First day in paradise.
Oh, yeah.
Force control, how can I help? As I can see that you're upset by the situation. Have you got any further information for me at the moment?
At Force Control, there's reports that 3 men have gate-crashed a house party and stolen a car and 2 bicycles.
7-4, received.
Joining Mark and Rich in the search for a stolen red Fiesta is traffic cop Sergeant Rich Harrison.
Has he got previous for fail to stop then? So it was an officer that he drove at?
The names that have been put up of the lads that are potentially taking it, you know, the names that we all know really well, the career criminals, their eyes are on stalks, you know, they'll see police vehicles from miles off.
So yeah, I'll give a shout on channel 50 in a few minutes.
Plenty of other units out looking for it as well. I'll just spin it in.
Oscar Romeo 47, got sight of the vehicle now. It's contact, speed's 50 in a 30. It's right. Vehicle looks as though it's potentially free up. Male driver, stand by.
Just been sighted now.
Car 2 right behind.
It's a stolen motor vehicle. On seeing us, the vehicle is made off. We've illuminated the blues and it's failed to stop. We're TPAC trained. Can I further TPAC resources towards, please?
As the chase heads towards the city centre,
Accelerating away from us.
Control pick up the pursuit on CCTV cameras.
Vehicle still water end. Currently 50 in a 30. Approaching junction standby. Oh, look at that. Oh. Speed at this stage 50.
Police behind us, Bush. You know we do 2 beamers, Bush.
Inside the stolen car, a male passenger is live streaming the chase.
Look at that, Bush. Oi, we're not messing about, mate. Listen, mate. Boys, Bush. Oi, there's me and the 2 bikes, Bush, in the front, Bush, yeah? Here we go, Bush.
He's driving towards other cars.
Whip it back, whip it back, whip it back, whip it back.
Why would you do that? The driver's really up the ante, and it's all part of him trying to say, well, I can outrate, you know, I'll race you, I'll take you.
Wham! Wham! Yo!
Approaching junction, standby.
There are now 4 cop cars tailing the stolen car, and more are heading into the area.
Vehicle's now water lane.
Pursuit takes a right-hand turn into a street. It's got quite big speed bumps. It's very difficult to go fast up there. So my thought process is, right, if I go around the block here, I might be able to get a stinger out, get its tyres popped and get it slowed down.
It's still there going to back of us, much. I don't know if it's his mate. He's a boy or driver, like him in the speeder. But we're reaching these speed ups now in 60s, 70s.
As the suspects taunt the police, Rich gets ahead to place a stinger.
2 beamers, much, yeah. Watch how we take his O-ring now, much. Watch how we take his roundabout, watch. These bikes getting thrown out at him in a minute, much. Like, handbrake up on his O-ring, much. Go around him.
Where are you? I've misjudged how fast they've decided to want to go over them speed bumps. That results in them coming head towards me, and it's going to hurt.
Oh, I just missed that. That was close.
I need to go back. Well, this is close. But to them, there was no fear. It was, get out of the way, we're coming through.
Get tight. Yes, received. Get tight, get tight. Speed is 60. Yes, approaching the traffic light junction. Stand by for direction.
With 6 cars in pursuit, the suspect takes even more risks.
It's overtaking vehicles at opposite side of the carriageway.
Ahead, an officer is waiting with a stinger.
What's he throwing out?
Go, go.
Throwing bottles at us.
A19 just ahead. I'll be there for you.
I've not got him.
If you give them an half an inch, they'll take it, and more.
Get tight. Yes, received. Get tight, get tight. He's pushing the car to the limits, and you can really see on a few of the turns he takes, he's barely in control of the car. There's no deviation, it's straight on. We are still Shipton Road, heading towards York City. Vehicles through on red. Mind the pedal cyclist. Oh, close. Unable to manoeuvre him across due to a cyclist.
The stolen car is minutes from the city centre and reaching speeds of 90 miles an hour.
Poppleton Road, traffic light. Try and cinch up behind us, try and get a box on a suitable point ahead.
To them, it's like a computer game. It's not reality, the risks aren't real. They are a fatality waiting to happen.
17, we need to stop this from getting any closer to 6 7.
Yeah.
Saturday, that place is rammed, we're running out of time.
And the minute it takes that left-hand turn and starts going towards the city, you can hear it in people's voices, a bit of tension.
Time to get tight, then we're going to stop it.
Yeah, if he heads on to 2 of them.
Still going.
Get out, get out. Give me your hands now! Give me your hands now! Leg down now! Leg down! On the floor! Get your legs up now!
Go ahead.
You've got 3 mil detained, no one outstanding.
If that car was allowed to go on its way into the city, make no mistake about it, people were at risk that day. They've not given way at any junction, they've gone through red lights, they've gone down the York Ring Road on the wrong side of the road, forcing cars out of the way. They don't care about people. To them, they're just making a fun video with their mates. It's unbelievable. These are despicable people.
Coming up, a lone traffic cop needs help stopping another dangerous driver.
No, it's up. It's come back to where it started.
Don't lose him now. Don't lose him now.
And anger
Knee him again! Knee him again!
turns to tears for a suspect driver.
Can end up with a job at any sec. Rinse the car off so it's good to go out.
Keep waiting, old boy. Look at the state of this, mate.
Traffic cops Rich Clark and Rich Ellis are at the start of a long night shift.
should get a sun visor that says rich and rich.
It's a busy time for drink drivers, who last year caused more than 500 deaths.
12 hours with this lad here, Constable Ellis.
Give up.
I see him more than I see my wife.
3 hours later.
Snow Golf. Speed is 60.
A colleague is trying to stop a car being driven dangerously in the north of the county.
Speed is currently 80 mile an hour. The conditions are dry.
2-1 en route.
I'm on the just confirm his driver vehicle, please.
One of the other lads from Tadcaster's got a vehicle failing to stop for him. VW Golf, that's all we know.
Speed is increasing 90 in the 60.
It's 11:30 this job. It's got all the writings on the wall. This is a drink driver who doesn't want to stop.
We're out of the village now. Speed 70, heavy braking for right hand bend. Stand by, stand by.
Any turn could be a crash, so you're listening for that. Are we going to get crash, 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 which you hear quite often? So we've got to get there and take up position to end it.
The county's absolutely massive. Craig's a good driver though, you know.
Yeah, he is, yeah.
Quick.
It's a left go road.
So we're about parallel with him over there.
What's the nearest results, please?
Currently on C1 on the A59 at the moment.
We're now heading as fast as we can towards Craig. We're on blue lights. The road network to get to Craig is ultimately A roads, long, fast roads, but unlit roads.
Speed is 100. No traffic on the road.
10 minutes out.
We've got the helicopter en route, so the helicopter should be above them soon.
Play on your road at low speed.
3 more cars are now heading to help Craig,
Try to think the best way to stop this.
including Sergeant Rich Harrison.
So, big job. He's come back to where it started. You just look at the map and try and get ahead of it from his route before. Try and get Stinger out. We're entering the 30s at 80 into the village of Rascal. The vehicle was overtaken to the offside.
Head past just south of Easy Wall, just coming over Shipton. Not one, not two, not two.
Coming towards us.
You south of me, please.
Oscar Romeo 2-1, we're heading towards you, mate. We're coming north on A19.
10-4. 380, A19 southbound.
Gone past us, hasn't he?
Spinning, mate, spinning. So 2-1, you've got 3 cars, mate, now. The speeds that are getting quoted, 120, 90 mile an hour, going through villages.
Oh, you look at the mapping, see where this is going to come out. We're going to head towards the main road and get some people on there to stings, please.
Unfortunately, the area's going. We are struggling. When MPAS arrives, when MPAS has got sighting, we're going to drop back. Is that received?
Yes, that's all acknowledged.
Up from 2-1.
I'm on that road ahead of you now. I'm going to try and get a suitable place for a Stinger, Craig. Acknowledged, thank you.
Where's helicopter?
Don't know. Lit up like a Christmas tree though now.
MPAS, we've got your camera in the distance. We're just playing catch up now, but we have got you. We're just closing the gap.
Overtaken 2 vehicles on the left-hand bend. We're trying to the carriageway.
Once it's done, I am happy for a box.
We're now into 20 minutes of blue light run on a night, fast speeds. Ordinarily, your pursuit's ended by now. We're in it for the long haul here. We've got somebody in that car who is pedalling hard, knows the roads.
Pass, yeah, we've caught up. We've got the subject car now, yeah.
Helicopters there.
Helicopter's up now.
We've got air support with us now. Got wider view.
Just have a Stinger unit at Thornton Day.
I'm trying to get ahead of them, 19 Oxway Junction. I think that's where they make them out.
This boy has been leading us a merry dance, hasn't he, for, what, 20 minutes?
If he sticks on this road, doesn't look to be any other turn-offs.
We have a Stinger out at that location.
So we're being told now to drop back a bit for the Stinger. So obviously what we don't want is the bandit car going through the Stinger, being stung, and then all the police cars going over the spikes too.
He's going to be approaching in the next minute or so.
I've got a Stinger out. Just shoot car, can you leave a good gap, please?
It's windy roads, but it's bumpy roads as well, so you've got to contend with a windy road that's like a roller coaster.
81, stand by, approaching the junction. And it is over the Stinger, and it is right now.
So his tyres will be going down now, so we need to be tight, ready for a decamp and a chase on foot.
Come on boys, keep it tight. Don't lose him now, don't lose him now.
It's still going at some speed, general direction at A19.
Hopefully when he gets to negotiate a bend now, come to a junction, that's where he's gonna falter.
After the vehicle slowing down or anything yet?
It's slowed down, it's at that junction now, and it is right.
Come on.
Hero, we're going to feed it towards you.
Get tighter.
I am going.
Vehicles stopped, contact made.
Get him. Get down.
Come here. Get your arm out.
Get your arm out.
On the floor now. Get down.
You got him.
You're under arrest, mate. Fail to stop.
Better look next time, fella.
I'm going to sit you up, all right? Go on. Stay there. So what's the about then?
I don't know. I'm having
Is that a drink? Yeah.
I'm having a really bad time at the moment.
Well, you didn't excuse what you've done tonight, does it?
It's just got a whole lot worse, hasn't it? What an absolute fool you are. Putting yourself and everybody else at risk.
Have you done one of these before? Good lad. Blow in there then. Blow.
Not set, mate. Just let it come through.
Awesome. 61, so you're further arrested, mate, for driving a motor vehicle with excess alcohol in your system. All right, you're still under caution.
The driver is nearly twice the legal limit.
Lucky you're alive. They're lucky other people that you've met on the road, they're alive as well. Otherwise, it's an entirely different story, isn't it? It's bad enough as it is now, but it could have been a hell of a lot worse, couldn't it?
I'm not happy with this lad at all. I detest drink drivers, detest drug drivers. We've all seen the damage and destruction that these idiots cause.
Sit down. Sit down. Don't get up, pal. Don't get up, honestly.
The driver is facing charges of drink driving, dangerous driving and failing to stop, and possibly up to 2 years in prison.
Is that all I need to know about? Anything sharp, anything that's going to hurt me, you know? Any drugs on you, mate? All like that? No. What do you mean you don't think so? Take this belt off you. Will these fall down if I take this off you? Probably. Well, your handcuffs stay on for now till we get to custody, all right? You live round here, don't you? You know these roads?
Yeah. I'll do that.
Is that where you're driving?
No, I realised.
No. Push ahead. Take a seat. There you go, mate.
And he's going to get a big shock in the coming days and months when he's before a magistrate with the capers he's been showing tonight.
It was like a rabbit in the headlights, straight over the Stinger, all four wheels.
Great bit of teamwork, all around the county to join him. Even after we've stung it, it's still not stopped. So at what point was he actually going to stop? The A19, busy trunk road, and then if he gets a wobble on, he's into Mr. and Mrs. Miggins coming home from the theatre or whatever, head on, different ball game altogether. We've gone from a pursuit to a fatality.
Coming up.
Course of the mail was up the street, and burned the house down.
Officers hunt down a suspect driver.
Why have you got blood on your hand?
And high on drugs.
Stay there, show your hands.
A driver on the run.
Get yourself out now before your mate gets locked up.
Hello? How do you mate? Free speak.
I am, mate. How are you?
Good, thanks, mate. I've got a bit of a block right here, but other than that, I'm all right.
I'm blocked right here. Is it making you walk around in circles?
In North Yorkshire, traffic cop Ben Prosser-Waite is 3 hours into a night shift.
Whereabouts are you now?
Just stood in the kitchen in Tadden.
The male driver has hit a wall with his vehicle. There's no damage to the wall, but they're confident there will be some damage to the front of his vehicle.
At control, an emergency call has come in from a village pub.
Leaving without paying the bill for over £100 worth of food.
A drunk male has left a restaurant nearby, left drunk in his car after not paying the bill. We're going to head into sort of the area where his car's registered to and see if it pops up somewhere.
Oscar 20. What time did he approximately leave?
The call came in at 10:38.
Alarm bells are ringing at this point. This person, if they do continue to drive, if they can't make it out of a car park and they can't make a sound judgment to pay for the bill, they shouldn't be anywhere near a steering wheel.
Ben and several other traffic cops are responding.
BMW 4 Saloon. Have I got anybody that can just check on the home address to see if he's managed to return?
20, we can swing down that way.
I've been in the job a fair bit now, and you know that that person's more than likely going to attempt to drive home. They're going to want to go back to a place that they know. You just hope that they've not just left a trail of destruction.
Yeah, I can confirm it's parked on the driveway.
Where are you?
Good.
That's mate. Vehicle is here. It has got some damage.
Someone at the window.
Someone's phoned us saying that you've been involved in a collision with a wall in your vehicle that's out there.
In a what? In a what?
Crashed into a wall, and then you've then driven off and then come back to this address. So we've come to this address to see if your vehicle's here. Said vehicle's here, so we're going to require to provide a specimen of breath. Have you had anything to drink in the last 20 minutes?
Well, I have in the last 20 minutes.
How long ago?
I've had a wine.
Yeah, what's your first name?
My name?
Yeah.
Bart.
We're going to play silly games, are we?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I don't like it. Have you shagged my wife?
Do us a favour, sit down a minute for me,
I'll
buddy.
tell you what, I won't sit down.
Please sit down.
If you're going to put me down, you'll put me down, but I'm not going to sit down.
You're asking nicely, aren't you?
No, I'm asking you nicely. Yeah. Do you just let me lean against the wall here?
You can lean against the wall.
Have you shagged my wife?
Right.
Just
chill.
You want to chill out, don't you?
His wife.
Just chill out, because you just hit my fat belly then.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's alright.
I'm sorry about that. You're going to have to take me down.
You don't need to take me
Because
down.
if you're going to take me down between you...
All you got to do is just chill, Beans, because
I know,
what we're here to
I know,
do is our
I
job.
know.
You said you'd had a glass of wine, and we have to allow that time in between you having your glass of wine
Yeah,
to me getting a breath test from it.
I got back.
That's not uncommon for people to lie to us. We're not stupid, we're not born yesterday, the car's still warm, the car's got fresh damage, we know where it's been, we're not daft. Just don't lie to us.
While Mark and Ben detain the suspect, Special Constable Josh Hill begins a search of his car.
Essentially, we're just looking for the car keys. One way of proving that he's been driving is him having the keys on him. But just try to rule that one out. So the keys aren't in the house. And they're not in there. But we get it quite a bit where cars will beat us home. And they'll go in and they might have another drink. So we just try to get a sample of breath from him to then work out if he is over the limit, which I think he is, because he can barely string a sentence. But we'll find out.
Have you done one of these before? These breath tests? Not a trick question.
No.
Right, so take a deep breath in. If you don't take a deep breath in and give me a specimen, then you'll just get arrested for failing to provide, all right?
Well.
Yeah, so...
And then I'll go to...
Are you gonna give me a specimen?
Yeah, go on then.
Right, so deep breath in.
You
don't need to hold it, mate. Deep breath in.
What do you need to hold it?
Just take a deep breath in, put your lips around the tube.
Can't kiss it.
No.
Right.
Right.
Take a deep breath in.
Go on then.
Seal your lips, blow. You need to blow. It tells me if you're blowing or not, and you're not blowing. So at this moment in time, mate, you're under arrest on suspicion of failing to provide, all right?
No, am I allowed
grab his arm, grab that arm.
Am I allowed to resist?
You're further under arrest for resisting arrest, all right?
Alright, cheers. Tell you what, I will smack your face.
And to get a specimen...
If you were in my house tonight and you didn't have these handcuffs on me, I will smash your house. But I love you to bits. I thought I were doing him a favour.
Yeah.
Good search here. You got anything in your pockets? Yeah. What have you got? 18 ounces smack.
Knee him again! Knee him again! Do not kick out.
You're also further under arrest for assault police. Turn your head.
Lads. Okay.
Right.
1, 2, 3.
Stand up.
Hope you get.
Stand up.
It's be good for your neighbours, won't it? Fella. Great for your neighbours. What's your head?
Stand up.
Hope you get. Thank you. Just seat me.
Sorry. Sorry. Sorry, lads. Sorry.
Just leave him there, Josh, if you can sit.
Sorry, lads.
He's just made his night a lot worse.
He has, hasn't he? That was silly, we were getting on so well.
Don't know why he's done it, because he's only been 9 minutes down the road.
He just started playing silly beggars with the breath machine. He's ended up biting the tube off. And then whilst I've been searching him, he struck me with a knee strike to knee, to leg. All because he's had too much to drink.
Go on, fella. Sit yourself up at the same time.
What's your head, mate?
Right, stand yourself up.
Come on, lad.
Stand yourself up.
I'm not a roughie.
Come on, mate.
Serious.
Right, I'll just get some shoes and I'll be with you.
Help me out here.
The suspect will be taken to York Police Station for a breath test and a night in the cells.
Come on, lad. I'm gonna get it.
Careful, careful, mate.
Come on, lads.
Get your leg up.
Put your leg in, mate.
Head down.
I know what you're doing. And when I get
Careful.
it. No, I just want to go. Why? I just want to go. Why? Cheers, lads.
Alright, mate. You're alright, mate.
Cheers, lads.
Are you alright like that, or you want to sit
I'm
back?
rolling.
Right, sure.
I'm rolling.
Alright. Just give us 2 minutes.
Thanks, gents. We'll follow you down and that way then release him out and we'll take him.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Cheers.
I think he's clipped a wall whilst obviously heavily intoxicated, and then just obviously grazed all the bottom of his car here, which he's probably going to regret tomorrow. We'll see how he behaves at York.
Do I feel sorry for him? In a word, no, I don't, because he's made that decision to put himself in danger. He made the decision to put other people in danger. He's damaged somebody else's property, he's damaged his own property. His family's seen him being arrested and dragged out of the house. I feel sorry for the family. They shouldn't see that.
Screaming and shouting. Something about somebody shagging someone else. And he's been heard to say, "Let me in the house." Then a further call, so the now was up the street shouting to burn the house down, so I would imagine it's some sort of going there.
895, if you show Oscar Romeo 70 on it as well, we're head across.
It's 10 p.m. and traffic cop Mark Davey is on patrol with Special Constable Josh Hill.
So you was attending the property?
Ah, that's where we had that OPL. I remember when me, you and Ben, was it you that locked him up?
Yeah. 895, if it's the same one, we dealt with the occupant from that address recently. He's quite an aggressive chap, and I think 3 of us ended up putting him to the ground because he assaulted one of us.
Yeah, that's the same, thank you.
Okay, we'll be up with you shortly.
If it's the same guy, and he's aggressive, he kicked one of our colleagues the last time we were here, so we'll see what he's got to say for himself this time. Next left. Yeah, it's the That's the same property that we were at last time. We are 6 on the road if the other unit's nearby just want to come down. Now then.
Now then.
How are you doing?
Alright, how are you?
Not too bad. What's been going on tonight then?
No comment. So you instantly think I'm a right wrong, and don't you?
Why do I?
I don't know, tell me. Are you taking me away?
I dealt with you a few months ago, didn't I?
Did you?
Yeah.
Well, you're a good lad about it, wait.
I was, yeah. Why have you got blood on your hands?
Punch wall in the house.
Which wall?
My house.
Which wall?
Go in the house and have a look, mate. Alright, good God, bad God.
I don't think you know the meaning of that, do you?
I don't know. Do I?
Have you had much to drink tonight?
Yeah, I've had loads.
What have you had to drink tonight?
Lots.
Like what? Been on spirits or...?
Oh, aye.
As Josh detains the man, Mark speaks to his friends.
Allegedly, he's threatening to burn the place down or something.
Yeah.
Has he been out on the booze, I take it?
Yeah.
Right.
He was absolutely fine until just all of a sudden he was...
It's just drinking. Right. Just gets out of hand every time.
Yeah, he's not hurt anyone.
Right.
It's
just raised his voice, had a bit too much to drink, but if I can talk to him, I can calm him down.
Yeah, you can speak to him if you want, mate.
He can't wait to take me away, can he?
Do you know what I mean?
My best mate, isn't he?
5 minutes, keep him calm, get him off to his mum's because there's someone coming.
He's not going anywhere at the minute,
Oh,
mate.
no, he's not going anywhere. He's under arrest.
No, you're not. You're just not going anywhere until I've worked out what's happened here. Because we've been called for a reason, haven't we? So until we establish what that reason is...
No, because I've been shouting in Baghdad and that's why you're here.
Why have you rung us, have you?
No,
So there you go, you can't tell me what the report is if you haven't rung us.
After speaking to witnesses, there's enough evidence to take the man away for questioning.
You're under arrest at this time on suspicion of making threats to commit arson. So you do not have to say anything.
Arson?
You do not have to say anything. It may harm your defence if you fail to mention when questioned between later on in court.
Right. Cheers.
So I'll let you finish your cig and then I need you to step out for us so we can give you a pat down and a search, mate. All right.
Go on then, pat me down, lads.
I'm just going to put some cuffs on. All right.
Go on then.
I'll put them to the front if you're going to be all right with us.
Cheers for that.
Will you just grab the cuffs?
Yes, mate, I've got him.
Go on.
There you go, John.
Just watch your foot, mate. I don't want you to stand on that cigarette, do I?
That's right, lads. Go on. It's my favourite place going to York.
Is it?
These days, yeah.
Why is that?
I like people like you.
Do you?
Can do.
Yeah.
Just stand still for me, mate, because my colleague's just going to have a pat down.
Have you got it on you? Yeah. What have you got? My phone, my wallet, 18 grams of coke. There might be some weed in there if you can dig deep enough.
Just be quiet.
Be quiet.
Yeah.
Just be quiet.
Scratch cards in there. Have you had a winner?
I ain't scratched them yet, to be
Oh,
honest.
we never know.
Maybe your lads could scratch them. If we all get to be millionaires, maybe we can all quit as day jobs, can't we? Arsonist. Look at me. Am I an arsonist? Look at me. I don't even own a lighter. Come on, take me away, lads.
He's been sat there drinking today. He's had a few drinks and literally someone said to him just to move his drink because the dog was about to knock it over. And it sounds like he's just lost the plot, gone off into one.
It's a rape.
Let me just lock them cuffs so they don't get...
I've done it, mate.
Oh, you've done it?
Yeah, double locked them.
I'm a rape criminal, aren't I?
Drop yourself in. Watch your head, mate. Take a seat.
Have you shagged my wife?
No, mate.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
All right.
Thanks a lot, mate.
No worries, right, I'll sit
See you
what,
in
a
a
couple more
month.
months. See you later, buddy.
see you soon.
Take care. Well, not see you soon, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully.
Coming up,
Just going to test your saliva for cannabis cocaine, all right?
driving high on drugs.
I had a spliff, yeah.
It looks like a bit of cocaine. That's good evidence.
We've got a vehicle waiting to stop. Inbound, white Audi.
Traffic cop Sergeant Rich Harrison and officers from North Yorkshire's Specialist Search Team are tracking a suspect car.
Just got a vehicle failing to stop just up ahead, so we're going to try and get onto the back of it.
Reason search and don't stop, please, want your considerations. The kind of driving, it was all over the line. Next week, risk assessments coming, please.
Yeah, we're towards Ring Road now, at the roundabout.
Wrong side of the roundabout.
Oh, you're joking. I've just been there.
As Rich heads towards the suspect car, it's turned in the opposite direction.
Pulling away from us, mate. Straight over.
Straight over the roundabout.
Oh, you are joking me.
I'm just going to do a broadcast to get another result towards you.
Update, please, on pursuit.
0.18 on route. 185 on route. What's Romeo? Around the corner.
No traffic, no pedestrians.
With Rich racing to catch up, another unit manages to stop the car.
Stay there, show your hands. Hey, hands.
I told them to stop, they didn't stop.
But one of its occupants has fled on foot.
Mate, put a containment round here.
There's a runner.
Yeah, 633 with decamp. It's probably in the gardens near us.
As Rich arrives, a police drone is launched to search for the missing suspect.
What's he hit this?
Yeah.
How's he hit it? It's really important now that we get hold of that driver, because not only has he caused mayhem out on the roads, we need to know why.
Get yourself out now before your mate gets locked up. 633, we've also got the drone up as well. Get yourself here now. Coming out towards that tree there. 633, we've got it. 633, we had the drone up above. He's obviously seen that and give himself up to us.
He's now handed himself in, all are accounted for. There's none outstanding now, mate. It's all in order.
At the moment, mate, I'm going to arrest you at this time and suspicion this vehicle's stolen.
Stolen? It's not stolen. I told him just stop and speak to him.
I'll be honest, mate, I don't know if you've just jumped seats.
What's up here?
So the white Audi, it's flown round this corner and hit this parked car here, causing quite substantial damage. Car stinks of cannabis. 2 lads from Sheffield, during the night up in York, you know what they're doing, why they failed to stop for police.
Because of the smell of cannabis and obviously the demeanour of you at this time, it's going to test your saliva for cannabis and cocaine, all right? What you need to do, stick your tongue out for me.
The men are tested for drugs.
Get a swab from the inside of you now.
Wait, I'm signing the passenger. Why are you arresting me for something I've not?
Well, we'll get to the bottom of that, won't we?
Both suspects deny they were driving.
The job kind of just starts now. When we have these things, the pursuit lasts for a matter of minutes, but all the inquiries and the investigation after it lasts for quite a while.
What's your first name, fella?
Sorry?
What's your first name?
Why?
Why? Yeah. So you don't want to give me your name? Anyway, just jump out then. If you don't want to give me your name, I'm just going to search you. Obviously, you stink of weed and so does the car.
Yeah, I had a spliff, yeah. I only smoke, I'm not nothing. I'm
Turn around
nobody.
and face the car. You're a nobody. I don't know who you are, do I? You're not telling me that, right? Don't you keep facing that way?
While the man is searched, the drug test results from the other suspect are ready.
I think cocaine more than anything. Yeah, it's definitely a faint one on cocaine. This is the drugs that they found, and it's been found on the hedge where he's walked out of, so he's obviously had it in his pocket. Before he's given himself up, he's thrown it to try and disassociate himself with it, but it looks like a bit of cocaine. He's failed a drug swipe anyway for cocaine, so that's good evidence.
So you're also under arrest for possession of Class B drug, okay? Obviously there's cannabis on you as well.
Personal use.
Have you got any more on you?
Nah, man.
At this time, mate, you're also under arrest for possession of being concerned in supply of Class A drug, okay?
Class A?
Yeah, being concerned in supply of Class A drug. Some items have been seized, but believed your colleague in the vehicle has been possession of. You'll be present in this car until they establish what's going on.
Wait.
Do you understand that?
Nah. So you say you found Class A there? So why are you locking me up and me up?
Because we believe it's connected to you in this vehicle.
Sorry? So what's both of them there for? Can I sit down?
Yeah, you can sit there, just keep your feet out there for me, please.
It's really important for us that we identify the driver, because if we're not going to get them on anything else, we'll get them on dangerous driving, and not only does it take the driving licence from them, but it can also see them spend some time in jail, and that's what we want to see.
You're also under arrest, that's drug driving.
For what?
Because there's cannabis in your system.
Yeah.
I can't confirm who the driver was at this time.
You get me done for a little tiny joint.
That's the least of your worries at the minute, because obviously you've been locked up for multiple offences.
Until the cops determine who was behind the wheel, both men are arrested on suspicion of drug driving.
I'm not going to run.
I know. Huh?
No, I'm not going to run.
When people fail to stop, it can be a whole host of reasons. You know, these lads are from out of area. We've found what we believe is cocaine. The car stinks of cannabis.
Step from there, my driver.
Are they part of the county lines team? Are they out visiting friends and they've been partying? you know, they're dealing drugs, and that's what we'll do now. You know, we'll seize mobile phones, have a look at what drugs have been recovered, have a look at what intelligence we can get from South Yorkshire, and kind of start investigating them, and you know, and see what job we can do on them. Pursuits are the most dangerous things we can do. We don't know who's in the vehicle, we don't know why they're fleeing. We've got the public to think about. It's so high risk. There's so many different things that can go wrong in a pursuit. They're just inherently dangerous, and it's why we work so hard to try and avoid them if we can.
In this episode,
it's overtaking vehicles at opposite side of the carriageway.
Going bottles up this.
After a death-defying high-speed pursuit in York.
Oh, look at that. Oh, that was close. Currently 5-0 in a 3-0.
The driver was immediately recalled to prison for offending on licence.
Police behind us, mush. Aye, we're not messing about, mate. Aye, me and the two boys mush in the front, mush. Wham! Wham! Yo!
He was further jailed for 20 months and banned from driving for 2 years for taking a vehicle without consent, dangerous driving and disqualified driving.
Oh, I just missed that. That was close. Try and cinch up behind us, but try and get a box on a suitable point ahead.
The front seat passenger was jailed for 12 months and also banned from the roads for 2 years for dangerous driving. Each of the men have criminal records spanning more than 20 years for offences including burglary, dangerous driving and disqualified driving. No action was taken against the rear seat passenger for any offences.
Go ahead.
We've got 3 males detained, no one outstanding.
Speed is increasing 90 in the 60.
So it's job, it's come back to where it started.
The drunk Golf driver pursued from air to ground, who was almost twice the limit at the roadside.
And it is over the stinger, and it is right now.
The tyres will be going down now, so we need to be tight, ready for a decamp and a chase on foot.
Come on, boys, keep it tight. Don't lose him now. Don't lose him now.
Was imprisoned for 10 months and banned from driving for 23 months for drink and dangerous driving.
On the floor now! Get down!
You got him.
If you're under arrest, mate, fail to stop.
Better look next time, fella.
Leaving without paying the bill for over £100 worth of food. The male driver has hit a wall with his vehicle.
The drunk man, who allegedly fled from a restaurant without paying and making off in his car.
What have you got?
18 ounces smack.
Knee him again! Knee him again! Do not kick out!
Is still under investigation on suspicion of assaulting a police officer and drunk driving, and also on suspicion of making threats to commit arson.
Arsonist, look at me. I'm an arsonist, look at me. I don't even own a lighter. Come on, take me away, lad.
No action was taken against the man for failing to pay his bill.
Have you shagged my wife?
No, mate.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
And
We've got a vehicle saying stop inbound, white Audi. There's one driving, it was all over the road.
the 2 young men arrested after a car failed to stop for officers.
Stay there, show your hands. Your hands. Stop. Get yourself here now. Coming up towards that tree there. 633, we've got him.
Were both released under investigation.
I think cocaine more than anything. Yeah, it's definitely a fake one on cocaine.
Whilst police further their inquiries and await test results on the phones and drugs found on them.
That's personal use. I had a spliff, yeah.
Police are also waiting for the results of their drug driving test.
This is the drugs that they found if he's thrown it to try and disassociate himself with it, but it looks like a bit of cocaine.
The traffic cops are back new next Monday at 8. An over-affectionate Labradoodle is a job for our master dog trainer on Channel 5. Dogs behaving very badly is new at 8 tomorrow. And tonight, from dodgy drug deals to armed criminals, there's danger on the front line in Police Night Shift 999. New next.